Hi, I'm here with this week's happiness strategy. I'll be reading aloud our weekly featured article. Every week I feature an article on empowered living on my website, and I also share my writing out on Thrive Global. I share both the article, a video, as well as some other tips and strategies out every Thursday morning to my list called M's Weekly Inspiration. And if you're not already signed up to receive those free notes, you can do so by following the link that I'll share below this video. I'll also share the direct link to the article in case you want to have a read through later. So this week our article is called 11 Simple Strategies to Keep Your Spirits Bright. And it's one that I wrote a couple of years ago, but it still is fitting today and it felt really timely this week. When life gets you down, use these simple strategies to give your spirit a boost. It's easy to keep your spirits bright when life is going along smoothly and good news seems to come up at every turn. It's an entirely different picture when life goes off course or bad news obstructs our path. Life is kind of like that. Bumps and obstacles are cast throughout our life journey and we never really know when they may turn up. The question becomes, how do we keep our spirits bright throughout the different stages of life? How do we make sure the storms don't dampen the truth of who we are? These are some of the key practices I turn to when I need a reminder or two on how to lift my spirits and bring more joy to my journey. Try them out if they sound like a fit for you. Number 1, turn the page. Each day is a gift and a chance to start fresh. If yesterday was heavy, give yourself permission to turn the page. Start today with a new intention, one that will prompt you to focus on the landscape before you. When we give ourselves the gift of new perspective, hidden gems have a way of appearing to remind us of the joy that lives within us. Number 2, fuel your machine properly. Your body is your most valuable asset. Treat it well. Much like we wouldn't put soap in the gas tank of our car, we shouldn't be consuming food that is overly processed and filled with chemicals and junk. We humans are meant to be eating whole foods that are alive instead of the packaged junk and processed food we are constantly inundated with. When we take control and feed our bodies with nutritious food and clean water, it makes a world of difference in how we feel. When we feel good in our bodies, it's so much easier to maintain a bright disposition. Number 3, get enough sleep. Sleep deprivation is dreadful. It wasn't until I became a mother that I realized what a precious commodity a good night's sleep truly is. Getting enough pillow time has a way of making us feel more human. Sleep is a sure way to recharge and start to see things with fresh eyes. According to sleepfoundation.org, sleep is a vital indicator of overall health and well-being. And in the article here, I have a resource, a downloadable recommended sleep times chart. So if you want to check that out, just go to the link that I'll share below this video to the article, and you can find out sleepfoundation.org's recommended sleep times for depending on your age. So number 4 is get into the driver's seat. When life feels dull or uninspiring, it's the perfect time to remind ourselves that we can get back into the driver's seat of our lives. Sometimes we need the reminder that we are in ultimate control of how we choose to react to experiences before us and how we move forward. Sure, sometimes the steps may take time, that's okay. It's empowering to recognize that you are in the driver's seat of your life. If you want to feel more joy, you can start moving towards that happier destination at your own pace. Number 5, limit your screen time. How much time do you needlessly waste on social media, in front of your TV, or on your computer? More importantly, how much of your life force is dimmed while you sit there? The more time I spend being inundated by sensory overload or looking at other people's highlight reels, the harder it is for me to switch gears and get back to being present in my own life. When I'm feeling low in energy or feel like I'm not measuring up, I come to this reminder and immediately begin limiting the amount of screen time I'm getting. Having a break for some fresh air and leaving the phone behind is liberating. It's a boost that can be felt right away. Number 6, check in with your trusted peeps. We are social beings and we are meant to be connecting with others. The special people in our lives who want to see us shine bright are the ones we can go to when we need a little lift. There is nothing like a good belly laugh with a friend or a warm embrace to brighten our mood. Receiving the gift of being really seen or seeing someone else for who they are has a way of making us come alive. Number 7, back to basics. If life feels complicated and heavy, see what changes when you put your attention on the simplest things. When I feel overwhelmed with too much to do, I love to lace up my shoes and get outside for a run. There is something about nature and fresh air that melts my stress away. When life gets stressful to the point of feeling it in our bodies, it's a strong indicator we need to simplify. Getting back to basics can include things like getting outside, having real conversations with real people, enjoying a meal with a loved one, or doing an activity you know brings you joy. The basic things in life always seem to be right under our nose. It's just a matter of putting our focus there. And number 8, spiritual practice. Sometimes we are dealt things that are hard to wrap our minds around, and life can quickly feel disheartening and unfair. Having faith in a higher power in a way that is meaningful and true for you has a way of bringing a sense of peace and acceptance throughout life. Having a spiritual practice can become an anchor and powerful way to reignite our light from within. Number 9, time management. If life feels like it's out of control and you can't keep up, see what happens when you implement time management strategies. There are many digital time management systems out there that can help. Set event reminders on your phone and computer, set an alarm as a reminder to leave early, start your day by writing a list of what you intend to accomplish, and put time parameters around each task. Sometimes we need to let go of things that aren't important and prioritize what is. Having some control over our time management sets us up to feel like we are right where we are meant to be, and that is empowering. Number 10, dream big. Keeping our deepest desires and dreams alive is the fuel that keeps our spirits bright. Give yourself the gift of having goals and dreams, and don't allow fear to have a say in how big your dreams may be. When we give ourselves the gift of thinking about our dreams and sharing them with others, it's an automatic way to brighten our spirits. And number 11, my favorite one, gratitude practice. When we put our attention on all of the things we are grateful for, we get to experience a boost that can be felt on a very deep level. A gratitude practice can look like whatever you want. It could be counting your blessings at the start of the day, throughout the day, or as a way to end the day. Perhaps you will choose all of the above. Like everything in life, when we put our own personal spin on things, it has a way of becoming meaningful and more powerful. What about you? What are you grateful for today? So that is our list of 11 simple strategies to keep your spirits bright. And I wanted to share these strategies this week because I think so often in life we can mistake what's happening before us as to, if we're feeling kind of low in energy or feeling down on ourselves or feeling overwhelmed or stressed. So often, myself included, the immediate kind of feeling can be that it's what's unfolding around us that is causing us to feel the way that we feel. And so this week I just invite everyone to just have some fun with and just sort of tweaking in your own way, seeing how when you put your attention on your feelings first, and because how we feel is really that's where we grow our momentum from, because we can be in all sorts of different circumstances and situations around us, and how we are feeling, it does have a big play in how we react to what is happening around us. So while it may feel like the opposite thing is happening, where we are just on autopilot and life happens before us, and then that influences how we feel, and sort of life is happening to us, it's really empowering to play with the idea that we have a say in how we feel, and to just implement even some of these ideas and tweak them in a way that feels right to you, to care about how you feel, and to so often we talk about self-care, and this is a way you can implement that self-care, is of caring about yourself and caring about how you feel, and doing particular things that is going to set you up to win, and to remember that no matter what situation you're in, there is a way, even if it's just small baby steps, to brighten your spirits and to kind of create that momentum forward in a different way. And before you know it, the more you start to feel lighter and have more ease and feel happier, or whatever those words are that kind of describe, how you feel best in your life, the more you start to feel that way, the more it grows. And the opposite is also true. The more we believe that life is happening to us and we can't catch a break, and everybody around us is cranky, and bad things happen, the more what we put our attention on grows, and we begin to feel like we are kind of caught in that cycle. And it also is quite powerful. So it's powerful on a negative way and also powerful on a positive way. And so just giving ourselves those reminders now and again can just help us to remember that we can take control of our moments in our day just by using some simple strategies, just to kind of change the direction and momentum forward in a way that feels good. So again, I'll leave you with these strategies. You've probably heard of all of them before, and they're more just a reminder that you can have an influence over how you feel. And if you're feeling really stuck or down, to just implement them slowly and know that you can create a different feeling and a new direction, no matter where you're at in your day. So I hope that this is helpful. Again, you can go and read through the article if that speaks to you, and I hope that you have an amazing week, and I look forward, as always, to connecting again soon. Thank you.